Namaste, my name is Sanat Kumar. Welcome back to the Manana Podcast. Manana is a Sanskrit word that means reflection or contemplation. In this podcast, I'll be sharing my deep, insightful reflections for you to contemplate and hence live a life of fulfillment. I hope you find great value in today's episode. In the last episode, I mentioned the list of insights, learnings, or you can say realizations I had gathered over a long time. And that list can be helpful when you are in a not so good or low time. Depending on your situation, you will find particular insights very helpful. In this episode, however, we'll see what that list looks like when simplified to its core. 1. Awareness is light. If there's pain, that means there's ignorance. Awareness is the only antidote. If you are suffering, that means you are not seeing something. Let that be your way of handling all life's suffering. Ignorance is the cause of all suffering. And with that mindset, you'll live a fulfilled life. And before I move on to the next point, I suggest you listen to other episodes like Be a Bug, Hardships and Pain, all 6 parts of Understanding Advaita. 2. You are not that. One more insight that one must remember when they're in not so good times or when they're feeling low is that you are not that. This is the reality of existence. Everything is one, or at least you must know that you are not your personality, you are not your work, you are not your mind and body, hence you are not anything that is the direct aspect of your mind and body. However, to ensure this does not lead to the build-up of our ego and destruction of ever-abundant curiosity and humility, what I do is, at the time of low, I think in 2 directions. 1. How could I have not gotten into this situation? If not this time, how can I avoid it in the next time if possible? What is the learning or insight or realization that I must take away from this situation? How can I grow from this? And the other direction is, say to yourself, I am not this persona, so I am okay to just observe what comes by. The situation moves along, I'll just observe. Then the situation has no effect on you, at least ideally. It gets to that point only through practice. Since it is the ultimate realization, it may take entire lifetimes, but nevertheless, it is very useful to be on that path and keep practicing. 3. Work is an antidote. Sometimes we do not know what we are going through. We don't know why we are sad or angry, or we don't even know what we are feeling even. Then ideally, we should try to dissect and understand the situation by writing or by confessing. But we rarely do that either, right? Not many people have the habit of writing, and in this society, there are not many people who can just listen, objectively think, and offer non-judgmental but kindly ask genuine questions to unravel ourselves even deeper. So, at those times, when we can't wait for awareness to dawn upon us and set us right, work, especially work that gives you a sense of meaning and fulfillment, can be a good way to proceed. And here, before moving on to the next point, I'd like to suggest you listen to the episode 8 Simple Facts that can help you beat resistance and Viveka, the superpower of objective thinking. 4. Move. The essence of all the 3 points I mentioned can be seen through this point. Move on the awareness timeline. Move through all the situations because you are not the situation or what the situation makes you feel or think you are, and move in terms of action. Lastly, move literally too. Exercise to move your physical body or pranayama to move your energy body. If required and possible, move your workplace to move within your mind or even go for a short vacation. And once you know what works, make it a habit. And here I suggest you listen to the episode Life Alignment and 9 Habits That Changed My Life. Again, the list that I offered in the previous episode can be very helpful when one is at not so good or low times, so I recommend it to anyone who may be in that right now. And as I mentioned in the last episode, if you'd like to share your situation and reflect on it together, please feel free to ping me. I hope you received excellent value in today's episode. To know more, head over to sanatkumarnebi.com, and if you haven't already, check out my book The Flower of Fulfillment. Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a great day.